So I just want to know something. Why does my immune system act like it has a Platinum American Express? Because MS is expensive. Not I ordered too much on Amazon expensive. I'm talking MRI deductible, infusion bill, surprise pharmacy copay, took the day off work expensive, and nobody really prepares you for that part. Today we're talking about the financial side of MS nobody talks about, and why it's not your fault. You're not irresponsible. This is expensive. Stay to the end for my exact 1 year out-of-pocket total. What's one MS cost you were never warned about? 1. My MS bill came to... What? I tracked every single penny I spent on my multiple sclerosis for 1 year. The final number was so big it made my eyes water. It was more than my first car. It was more than a fancy around-the-world vacation. I'll tell you the exact total at the end, I promise. But first, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your chronic illness has a secret credit card? It's using it to go on a wild shopping spree with your money. It can feel that way. This isn't just about feeling sick. It's about feeling broke because of it. We are going to talk about the real numbers. The big ones. The small ones that sneak up on you. This journey is not just about medical bills. It is about all the ways MS asks for your money, day after day. When you're diagnosed with MS, they talk about lesions, relapses, medications, but nobody slides you a spreadsheet. This isn't financial advice. This isn't fear-based. This is transparency. Let's start with the headliners, the rock stars of MS expenses. These are the costs everyone knows about, the ones that make you gasp before insurance hopefully steps in. First up is the MRI. The magnetic resonance imaging machine. It's a giant, noisy tube you get to lie in, perfectly still, while it takes very expensive pictures of your brain and spine. A single MRI can cost thousands of dollars. If your doctor wants one with contrast dye to see new lesions, cha-ching. That's even more money. And with MS, you don't just get one. You get them regularly to see how the disease is progressing. It's like a very, very expensive subscription service for pictures of your insides. Next, we have the specialists. You don't just see one doctor. Oh no, that would be too simple. Neurologist, urologist, physical therapist, occupational therapist, psychiatrist, pain management specialist. Each one of these experts comes with their own price tag. Every visit has a copay, which is the fee you pay right at the desk, $25.50, even more. If you see 3 different specialists in 1 month, those little payments add up very, very quickly. It feels like you're paying a cover charge just to enter a building and talk about how tired you are. Then comes the main event, disease-modifying therapies or DMTs. These are the medicines that are supposed to slow down the MS, and they cost a fortune. Prices that look more like a new car than a prescription. Some of these drugs can cost over $80,000 a year. Yes, you read that right. $80,000. Insurance helps, a lot. But you might still have a high deductible to meet first, or a copay that is hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It's a constant source of stress, wondering if you can afford the one thing supposed to keep you healthier. 2 MRIs. $6,000. Neurologist 4 times. $200 in copays. Start a new DMT. $80,000. Before insurance does its magic. $86,200. Even with good insurance, your share could still be thousands. It's a number so big it feels fake. But the bills are real, and they keep coming. It's enough to make you want to lie down. But you can't. Another appointment. Quick pause. If this is helpful, please hit subscribe and like. It tells the algorithm this conversation matters and helps more people with MS find real talk and real resources. Thank you. Now, let's talk about the hidden costs. These aren't hospital bills. They're the little things that add up and drain your wallet. One of the biggest is lost time from work. Maybe you take a whole day off for an infusion. Or you wake up so fatigued you can't get up. That's a sick day. Without PTO, that's a day's wages gone. Maybe you can't work full-time anymore. That income loss is massive and ongoing. Transportation is another sneaky one. Vertigo or leg weakness can make driving unsafe. So you pay to get to appointments. Those trips add up. Parking isn't cheap. Bigger city? Gas. Maybe a hotel room? And food on the road. A travel budget you never wanted. What about gear and home changes? Suddenly you need things you never thought about. A shower chair, a cane, a walker, special utensils for hand tremors, grab bars in the bathroom, a ramp to enter your house. These aren't prescriptions, you buy them yourself. Each item is another expense. Your home can start to feel medical, and you pay for it. And childcare. Appointments mean hiring help. Another cost just to take care of your health. Too exhausted to cook? Take out. That costs more money. Everyday decisions MS influences. Constant calculation. Energy or money? The answer often hurts either way. MS doesn't just bill your insurance, it bills your life. There is a special kind of exhaustion. Someone telling you, "But you look so good." They mean it as a compliment, but it feels like a dismissal. It's a micro-invalidation. If you looked as bad as you felt, or as bad as your bank account looks, it can make you feel you don't deserve help because you look fine. A heavy, invisible weight to carry. This gaslighting has a real financial cost. Harder to get accommodations, guilt asking for flexibility, pushing to prove you're not faking it. Leads to burnout or relapse. More doctor visits, more treatments, more time off work. The most expensive compliment you'll ever get. Next time, smile and say, "Thank you, it's very expensive." Short, sharp, memorable. Beyond the numbers, there's another cost. The emotional cost. The constant fear in the back of your mind. Will I be able to walk in 10 years? Will I be able to keep my job? Will a new, better treatment come out? Will I be able to afford it? This anxiety is like a tax on your happiness. It takes space, and it's exhausting. No copay, but you pay with peace of mind daily. Guilt for parenting limits, housework shifts, spending family money, vacations canceled, repairs delayed. It's not your fault you have MS, but the feeling is real. Retirement anxiety looms. Working hard but running in place to stay healthy. Getting help costs more, feeding the cycle. The price tag of MS isn't just financial, it's deeply emotional, and that cost can be just as devastating as any bill. It's a lot. Having health insurance is critical, but it's not a golden ticket, more like an entry pass to a complicated, frustrating game that you're forced to play. First challenge, prior authorization. Your doctor chooses a med, insurance must approve it first. Offices fax forests at your insurer. Days or weeks pass. You're waiting, worrying, unable to start. Then comes the denial. Your stomach drops. A stranger says no. Meds denied, MRI denied, PT denied. The reasons feel confusing and unfair. Pay a staggering amount or go without care. It feels personal. You can appeal. You fight back. Evidence, letters, submissions. Hours on the phone. Decoding deductibles, co-insurance, out-of-pocket maximums. It's a second, unpaid job, while managing MS symptoms. Facing all these costs can feel overwhelming, like you're drowning in bills. But you're not powerless. There are practical things you can do. First, track your expenses. Get a notebook, use a simple spreadsheet. Write down every single cost. Copays, meds, gas, special food when you're too tired to cook. Seeing it all is scary and powerful. It shows where money goes. First step to managing it. Next, don't be afraid to ask for help. Start with the hospital billing department. Many have assistance programs and charity care. Ask about eligibility and zero-interest payment plans. Smaller chunks over time. The worst they say is no. Often they say yes. Look beyond the hospital too. Manufacturer copay support can slash med costs. Nonprofits can help with bills and home mods. The help can be a lifesaver. Consider workplace accommodations, a legal right under the ADA. Changes that let you do your job. Flexible hours, work from home, ergonomic chair, accessible software. These don't cost you, but they protect your ability to work and earn, the base of your financial stability. You didn't cause this, you're navigating it. If you're feeling a knot in your stomach, hear me. The financial struggle with a chronic illness is not a personal failure. It's not because you didn't save enough or you're bad with money. It's because you're living with an expensive medical condition in a system not built to support you. You're doing the best you can. You deserve care, support, and peace of mind, regardless of income. Managing MS finances means being a researcher, advocate, negotiator, and accountant, while your body disagrees. It's okay to be tired, angry, sad. These feelings are normal. The most important thing is to let go of the shame. You're not alone. Millions are navigating the same maze. Here are places that help. 1. National MS Society. MS Navigators, Financial Help, Insurance Guidance. 2. MS Foundation. Grants, Home Care, Assistive Tech, Cooling, Home Mods. 3. Patient Advocate Foundation. Case Management, Appeals Help, reducing medical debt. 4. Pharmaceutical patient assistance, copay cards for DMTs. 5. Good days, funds for meds, including MS. From MRIs and DMT copays to ride shares and pre-cut vegetables. The total I personally spent out of pocket was $11,742, nearly $1,000 every month. A mortgage payment in some parts of the country. Money that didn't go to savings, retirement, or a family vacation. It went to staying as healthy as I could, and I have pretty good insurance. For many, it's much higher. Share one cost, big or small, medical or not, you weren't warned about. Let's build a resource here. Your voice can help someone feel less alone. Nobody warned me about the financial side of MS, but we can warn each other. We talk about lesions, we talk about treatments, let's also talk about money. My immune system is dramatic. My budgeting has to be strategic. If this helped, please subscribe and like. Comment your unseen cost, and check the description for links to assistance programs. We're in this together.